Hey, so been wanting to start making some videos and just be able to like express what I have inside. And I've thought about many forms of doing this. I thought about writing. I thought about maybe a podcast. Um, and I realized that just making a video and putting it out there was probably the scariest choice of all of them, because just being seen, it's, I guess, for a lot of people and for me, very scary. Just to show up and allow people to see me in my most vulnerable side, and the possibility of being judged and not liked just brings a lot of fear inside of me. So I chose this method, which is the one that scares me the most. And fuck it. Just gonna do it and see what comes out today. I realized through my experience and through my classes and all this learnings, that when there's a lot of fear in something that you want to do, is because there is a big shift waiting for you, once you once you overcome the fear. So I guess this is why I'm doing this video now, because it scares the shit out of me, but I know that there's a world of possibilities out there that I'm ready right now to tap into. And the world is just waiting for me. Like, the universe is literally just waiting for me to be committed and to take that leap so that it can bring forth everything else and all the rest of the possibilities for my life and for this life that I want to create for myself, which is this one right now, which is the one in where I get to speak my heart, in where I get to express my heart and tell you a bit of why I'm doing this and why my passion is to contribute to others, to contribute to take the veil out of people that are limiting their lives, either through relationships or through jobs that are not fully fulfilling their spirit, or just like living a life where you feel like you have no choice. Because it's not true. And because I'm living it right now. I had been working for 11, 12 years in a corporate world doing TV, doing fashion styling, something that at the moment seemed very beautiful, and I loved it because it allowed me to see the amount of lies that there is behind this world. And when it comes to just a physical image, and so many people worried about the way they look and portraying this side of them in TV, where everything needs to be perfect and everything needs to be beautiful, and the number one important thing is almost that, and like, I was in that world and caught up in there, and I found myself in it as well, making that my priority and my number one reality. And the job itself was beautiful, but the amount of stress, the amount of pressure that was in it was just so much that at one point I remember like taking a shower one day, washing my hair, and then all of a sudden I'm like a bunch of hair just came out of my head, and then right there and then I was like, oh shit, okay, it's time for me to look inside, to be honest with myself, and to realize and to see, okay, is this really something that's helping me expand and evolve? Is my spirit like okay with this? Is this okay? Is it normal to be in pain constantly out of the stress for a paycheck, for a security of a paycheck that, I mean, in reality, there's no security in anything, right? So is it worth it? Is this the life I want to live? Is this 12 hours a day worth this money? The amount of no time that I had for myself, for my growth was, I mean, there was no time at all for that. It was all work, work, work. And even though I met the greatest people and I got probably like the greatest lessons out of there, and I wouldn't change it for anything, I think that there are times in your life when you really gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it filling your heart? Is it allowing you to wake up every day and just be like, yes, this is what I want to do. I'm so happy I'm going into this. Like, is that true? Is that happening for you? And if it's not, then maybe it's time for you to consider, be honest, and take action towards what you really want to do, even if that thing that you really want to do may seem impossible at this moment. Because when we start to see like the whole picture of everything that we want to accomplish, it becomes almost like too much. It's too overwhelming. It's like, how the fuck am I gonna get from here to over there when I'm here right now? And I understand that, because that's a feeling I've had, and I still have sometimes. And I've learned that all you gotta do is really focus on today. Yes, that's all you gotta do. I mean, you have a vision of what you want your life to be, and the feeling of your life. Is it waking up in the morning with time and time for yourself? Is it traveling the world? Is it selling beautiful things? Is it having a conscious business? Is it painting? Is it photography? Or whatever it is that sparks that fire in you. What can you do today, at this moment, right now, to take action towards that dream that you have? I mean, it's not about getting from here to there right now. It's about this moment right now. And that's all you have to do. And it might be, for me, it means waking up in the morning and being in stillness and meditating and hearing like the loudest thoughts of how I cannot get there, and thanking them for being there, kind of like seeing them pass by, and then aligning myself again and choosing myself and choosing the love that I am, and choosing to commit myself to doing the work that I need to do in order to create the life that I want. And so I encourage you to do this. I encourage you to look at your life. I encourage you to notice if it's the one that you want to live. I encourage you to write down what you want, what your dream life looks like, feels like, smells like, what color is it, what sensation brings in your body, and so that you can tap into that vibration, and you can start to create changes today, at this moment, right now, to get there. And it could be little changes, like just writing down what you can change right now. Because it doesn't matter, it's not about how you're gonna get there. It's more about committing to get there and showing the universe that you are committed and that you are you have chosen, to be in this path. And then the how is just gonna unravel, and it's gonna come from the universe, because once the universe sees that you are on track and committed to something, it's just going to start to bring all these beautiful opportunities and possibilities for you. But the thing is that sometimes we miss them because we're not listening and we're not in tune and aligned and aware. So we might miss the chances that we get from life, which may come from a person talking to you, a conversation, a book, a podcast, a video you see on Facebook. It can come from a stranger in a talk in a restaurant. It can come from somebody that you tell them what you want to start doing. But we might miss the signs because we're not connected and in tune, and we're not able to listen outside because we're not listening inside. So making the choice to go towards what you want, taking action towards there, but also tuning in and doing your inner work, which for me is meditating, sitting in stillness, whatever meditation is for you. It could be running, it could be anything that allows you to listen to what's inside right now. So you can listen to what's inside right now, you can connect, and you can turn off the noise that's outside so that you can listen when the signs arrive for you. And that's what's about. Like, that's what life is about. It's about tuning in. It's about taking action in the opportunities that come. And that's what I find myself at this moment. Just with so many changes in my life right now, and fear comes up a lot of how I'm gonna make it in this new life, in this new life I want to create for myself. But I go back to centering myself, I go back to stillness, I go back to meditating, I go back to choosing love, choosing myself, and committing myself to this work, because this is what makes my heart pump. This is what I want to do in my life. This is the life that I could smell, the life that I could feel is for me. And my life purpose is this talking, is this expressing my heart in whatever way it comes out. And just wanted to share that with you. And as scary as I thought this video was gonna be, it wasn't that bad, and I had no idea what I was gonna talk about, and I just realized that, well, I didn't just realize because it's happened to me before, but when you show up in life, life shows up for you. Life is waiting for you to show up so that it can show up for you. And it just takes you showing up in however way, in fear, in tears, in whatever way you're feeling right now, and then life will show up for you. And that's just what just happened right now. I feel like I just needed to show up and do this for the words to come out and for my message to come out and for you to receive it. So thank you for listening. This is the first of many that I want to possibly make and share with you. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it serves you in any way. If you were meant to listen to this and it was like, if it at least ignited something in you, then I am completely happy and completely satisfied with this. So thank you so much for listening, and hoping to make another one soon, and tune in for more. Thank you so much. Much love.